Yo, y'all can stop. Y'all can stop with the angry text and hostile um behavior towards straight from the gut. We back,
Nah,
man. We back. We back. We back, man. Straight from the Gutter Network presents Yin and Yang the podcast, episode 74. You're um the episode wouldn't go up at first. It was the pair. It was the cover that I made. It was the Nick Foams with the Nick hat, and it said it was too big. So it blocked
pause.
it. Yeah, no yay.
Pause.
Nah, no yay, no yay. Um, so whatever. So by the time that I try to figure it out, make the image smaller and all that, we had to go live. I was a little bit. I've been a little busy today. I've been a little busy. So um, we got a lot to talk about. As y'all know, there's so much going on, man. Yo, shout out to Zen Keys, man. That's straight from the gutter producer. Um, I just realized I'm not even playing the music. Let's put it at 16 though, so everybody can hear us more than they can hear the music. Cause we're who matter. What Dr. Nia got to say, he's not as angry this week, yo. I promise. What Bam got to say, and what I got to say is definitely more important than anything else, right? But yo, y'all saw the tweet that the White House put out.
No,
The only DEI we support is deport every illegal.
I
that
thought you were
that
talking about the other one where he had when with the Pope when the Trump was the Pope and the other one, but okay.
that
Now you
definitely
saw the
track
one. You
though.
saw the one with the. You saw the one with the Pope and Trump was playing with his finger.
No, they made Trump the Pope.
Yo, Trump says he would like to be the Pope.
I know he did say that.
Victorian cry, what up, what up, what up?
Hey,
Chris, what's good, baby? It's my little brother. What's good? Love you, baby. Sonny, what's good, boo boo? Um, there are certain people here that are in very close proximity. But yeah,
mm.
too left, man. Uh,
Don't worry,
oh man,
you about to see hubby in the chat in a few minutes.
yo, I'll be oh boy, this nigga here. But yo, let's start off with this though. All jokes aside, y'all. All jokes aside. 74. MSNBC host says Black American citizens next in line if deportations are allowed to continue.
Where are they gonna send us? They're gonna what? They're gonna send me back to the Bronx. They're gonna send me back to the Bronx. They're gonna send my husband back to Queens. 1,000 years already
Queens
in
got
what
the money.
in Mount Vernon. Where you like they shipping us back to our boroughs?
Nah, they gonna
Pretty
send it to
much.
El Salvador.
Ain't no El Salvador. I ain't no El Salvador.
They not. They
I am a
not.
whole American. I was born here. Where they gonna send me at?
El,
Bro,
I
Freaking
just
that nigga get the alleged
born in
Africa,
Harlem,
the
so I don't know what they're gonna
Africans,
send me.
the alleged Africans. They say and everything that don't even want us there. Like, come on,
no. They're sending everybody to El Salvador.
no, they not.
Okay.
Listen, yo, 1,000 year goes from like 1 million to like 100 and like
That's because he's a
2.5.
tourist. They have no between Taurus and Aries. Them two.
Told you my man stabbed like 20 minutes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it broke up.
His man Steph? No, it didn't break up. Bam muted it.
Because I know how you said. He's talking about 17.
Nah, listen, man, at the end of the day, your oldest, we're trying to get to the bag. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, us three individually get to it. Like, we get to it. So it's kind of like when we come together to do something, this shit got to make sense. Like, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna build it and do what we're supposed to do. But the bottom line is, we're trying to get to the bag. And with certain, with the way certain things sound and stuff like that, we got to, we got to try to minimize it. They go KV. What up, King? Okay, B man, that's fan right there, baby.
Nah, he was
Um,
saying that because 1,000 years a Taurus. So he was like, yo, how
mhm.
his man's, he gonna put the story in there and how his man's did what he did. He's like, because they go 0 to 100. They do.
Right.
They same thing with. That's why I was like, wow. I said, you know what? Salute to Thousy and wifey and wife, because she's an Aries. Lord have mercy. I know.
Jesus Christ.
Lord have mercy. That's like with me and
Wait,
this one. That's like with me and this one. I'm a Gemini, and this Scorpio stinger over here is just as bad.
hold
It,
on,
it,
Pimpin.
no, KV. It goes down like that sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you.
But por qué, guys? Why are we so
No,
angry?
it goes down like that.
But
It
they
goes down
but
like
they
that.
love food. But hold up, 1,000. Is it true about Taurus people that to calm y'all down, just give y'all some food?
Oh, I think it
It,
was like some head. This nigga said food.
No, they said no. Allegedly, Taurus people like to eat.
Hey, yo.
Only you, Scorpio.
Yo, what is you eating, my good brother? Yo, Vax, KV, you saw Dr. Near last week, and now he want to be all mellow and shit. KV says moody ass Taurus. His stab game look like he just giving dap or passing a cigarette. Jesus Christ, smooth. He from Queens, ain't he? We can get to the money. You gotta be stabbing him. But
I thought Bronx girls do that, but okay.
Bronx girls do everything. They give you pink eye. They stab
Uh,
ninjas.
Yo, I
Like,
almost spit my damn Arizona out.
yo, shout out to Arizona for keeping the same damn price all these years
Wait,
though.
no, but look, the can is 99 cents, but you got these stupid stores talking about $1.09, $1.05 for the smaller plastic one. Y'all
So
wow.
why you stupid ass getting the plastic one? Stick to the can.
No, because some places don't sell the cans, so they starting to sell the plastic ones.
Stop going to those places that don't sell it.
First of all, I'm not
Nah,
driving up yonders in Texas
I don't
just to
even
get
know what.
a damn
Nah, hold
can of
on, hold
Arizona.
on, hold on, hold on. This
You
fool
know
here,
what?
my son got a box cutter from 1713. Like, yo, how many generations was this shit passed down?
It was
Just a
passed down
FYI.
from generations to generations.
Yo,
Just a
I got a
FYI.
question for y'all. Well, the truth tellers got a question for y'all. They want to know, should this be the norm? And then we're gonna talk about it. You heard?
Ladies, hear me out. Hear me out. Is it
Ladies, hear her
possible
out.
that so many women are single because they refuse to pass men along? This is what I mean. When I was heavily out there dating, and if a man was not what I was looking for, we weren't compatible, didn't want the same lifestyle, or it just didn't work out, and we could have gone out on several dates, I will pass him along to someone that I might think is better suited for what he's looking for. Why don't women do that? Like, what is it? Like, what's this girl code that we don't pass men along, that we're...
It's called hate.
Can I answer? Wait, can I answer that?
Wait, I was about to say, can we go to the lady of the show?
Can I answer
I'm
that?
sorry. I'm
Now,
sorry.
there's
I'm
different.
sorry.
Wait. There's different answers to this question.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
Yes, it could be. I'm agreeing with the men. Yes, it could be hate.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
How you
Let
agree?
me.
Wait,
Let
bam.
me
You
finish.
can't say certain things. How you agreeing with the men? We ain't saying nothing yet.
No, but I heard 1,000 year, and then the man in my house.
Ah, y'all gotta
Okay,
stop.
nah.
Y'all focus.
So I agree that some majority of the time it could be hate. Another thing is that I ain't gonna lie, in certain situations and everything else back in my days, if I didn't sleep with you, like if I didn't sleep with you and we just maybe just went out and nothing happened, oh, I have no problem pass by. You know what? This ain't it. But I got a homegirl or whatever and everything, as long as I didn't sleep with you.
Wait. What was the limit? What was the limit?
Again, it was depending on the situation. Limit was as long as I didn't sleep with you. And if
But
it
what if
was
he
a
ate you out
situation,
though? But what if he ate you out though?
that's still sleeping with him.
Okay,
To me,
listen.
like,
I'm asking for clarity here.
you know what I'm saying? That's
Clarity.
we did something sexual. Doesn't matter. Something sexual that happened,
Okay.
right? Then I'll be like, maybe not. But if it's like a one time, like I only slept with you that one time, and I thought it was trash, I definitely let my homegirls know.
Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
listen,
whoa. No. Hold on. It's either you sleep with him or you not sleep with him. You said sleep with
again,
him
it
one
depends
time.
on the situation. I just said it depends on the situation of what's going on, because I said there's multiple answers to this question. Okay. Now, if he's like somebody who I was interested in and I never slept with him,
KV says it's always hate. You passing
it's
this
not
off
always
and he
hate.
makes fun with homegirl. Oh,
Nah, but usually again, as females, if the dude is whack, any guy that we dealt with or we whatever, or just a friend, if we like him or we tell our friends about him, but if somebody that we slept with like one time and we like, girl, we would tell him, girl, he's trash because A, B, C, and D. But if you want to talk to him, you can. I mean, that's what I was doing, but not every female is me. Like I said, we already know I'm a whole nother category.
Oh,
so
No. Let's slow this down a second. So if you slept with him and he was trash, you will then tell her that he was trash and still pass him off.
I would still tell. Yeah, I'd be like, listen, me and my friends. Listen, the reason why I say that is because every female, when it comes to her how she get down sexually, is different. Some girls are more freaky. Some girls are less freaky. Some girls might say, "Oh, nah, this is too much." Oh, I don't like when the guy leaves sloppy kisses. But then you might have a friend that be like, "Nah, I like that wet, nasty, whatever like that." So depending if it's somebody that it's only one time, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, girl, he was cool, but he did this, and I ain't like it." Oh, that friend might like it. Okay, girl, if you like him, then here you go.
Victorian Cross says, if the woman slept or did any type of sexual act or fetish with him, I would not want him.
See, depends on the friend too. Some friends don't.
Victorian, what would be your limit and who you would take? Like, what's the worst? Like, what's the furthest they could go?
I don't even think a kiss is going to happen.
Damn.
I don't think even if it's like, I don't even think even a kiss. There's some females that's like that. Oh, nah. As soon as you know that I like him, you can't touch him.
Well, God
Jesus
damn.
Christ.
First of all, that was y'all know. I think I sent y'all a video or something when the girl was like, "Don't mess with her man" or whatever like that, because she can't even say "bless you" or "happy birthday." Because why are you happy is his birthday? Remember, she said.
Yeah, she's retarded.
She said, "Because why are you happy it's his birthday?" This females.
Would y'all break it off if the sex is trash though? Like, listen to
sex a reason to leave a good man or woman?
I'm not leaving a good man over bad sex. Absolutely not. If everything else is intact, I like his mama.
Yeah.
He got good credit.
Yeah.
He ain't got no kids. What? You think I'm never coming up off that? We will work on the other part. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of tools.
What if it can never get better? What if he can never just get better?
Baby, it can get better. As long as one of us know what we doing, it can get better. Okay. And as long as Amazon gonna drop off that rose, we gonna work it out. I'm not leaving no good man over this. This is childish.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go, Kiki.
I'm just being real.
There you
Now,
go. Don't leave no good. Huh?
Is horrible sex a reason to leave a good woman?
Right.
Is horrible sex a reason to leave a good woman? She good though. She cook, clean, take care of everything. I mean, perfect, clean, fine, all that. But the sex is trash.
Be honest.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm up out of there, man.
Really?
I can't. I got to go. I got to go, man. No,
Victorian says,
it happened to me one time in my life. Once. And I was like, I just kept like, yo, like this is cool. Like everything is cool. This is cool. And it was just like, it had got, and the worst part about it is she like would want to have it. And then just, we would like, I'd be in the middle of like, this is weird and not vibey. And it was just like, when you go, because you go out with your lady, you hang out, or you hanging out with your lady and she say something nasty to you and you like, ooh. And then you get,
all right, he long-winded as fuck. So, doesn't it? Is bad sex a reason to leave a marriage?
You can't just leave a marriage. But in a relationship, let's just say it was a relationship, absolutely. Men and women look at things completely different. We are not looking for, well, men are not looking for much besides loyalty, respect, and great, nasty, whorish sex.
This is true.
Women are looking for.
If you have morals in the bed, you're not for me.
Okay. Women are looking for. Women are looking for.
What?
Huh?
I'm listening.
Oh! I'm so sorry.
What are women looking for?
Women are looking for stability.
Facts.
Respect. They're looking for respect also.
Facts.
They're looking for love.
Facts. In that order?
No. I don't think it's definitely in that. Well, it depends on the woman. It depends on the woman. I'm not going to elaborate any more deeper onto that. Depends on the woman.
Okay. So here's my take. The fact that y'all motherfuckers thought that we will be married and the sex is trash is wild to me. That's number one off the bat. The fuck are we even talking about here? Like, ain't no friendship, no situationship, no side shit, no front shit, no side shit, no marriage shit, no girlfriend shit. Ain't none of that shit if that shit is trash. Period.
I agree with Big Gutter and Thousand. Wait. Thousand Air do got some points. It does depend on the woman. It does depend on the female and everything else because, I mean, I feel I lucked up. That KV is a wonderful, wonderful man, and I ain't gonna lie. Things is pretty good, no issues. But
it better be. Also, you moved fucking 88 states.
I mean, that's a whole nother situation. The thought about that whole situation, I thought about me and his situation a little different than that because there was conversations already that was talked about because based on how I enjoy him on a more mental, spiritual and everything note. Before we did anything on that level sexual.
Okay.
To be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So even before we did anything, it was a whole nother whatever vibe. But and I can also say that I left situations where if the guy is trash and I'm doing it, if I'm always gotta go manual and it's trash.
Manual.
And I gotta, and then if my BOBs is better than you, what the fuck is the point of having you then? I could pay my stuff. I could, do everything. I got a job. I could pay bills. I could do that and everything else. So if I want stability, yeah. But I also would like to be broken up, cracked like a glow stick too. So hello.
Yo, bam. If
I gotta
make a phone call, for something to actually be finished, when that person thinks they're finished, there's something wrong.
Forget a phone call. I just go underneath my pillow. How about that? But I would do it. I would embarrass you. I do it right next to you.
The fact that it's already under your pillow leads me to believe that you already knew that dick was trash. Damn.
To a certain extent, because sometimes and everything is even good when you do it with both. But it all depends on the woman and the situation and what's what. But I think men know. Wait. I got a question for y'all. Do you think men know?
Men know what?
Because I think females know when their sex game is trash. Do you think that men honestly know that their pipe game is trash? Because you got some men out here, just like you got some females out here, that be talking about, yo, my neck game, my this game is popping, and then meanwhile you got dudes that's like, So do you think that there's men out there that know that their pipe game is trash and they can admit that it's trash?
I don't think anybody is completely trash. Let me explain. If a dude has trash dick, okay, there is some trash pussy out there that deserves Sir Trash Dick.
I thought you were going to say his mouth would be fire, but you know, in some cases of the female, if it's if the pipe is trash, his mouth is amazing. Usually, like if the girl coochie is trash, usually her head game is supposed to be bomb.
That's not true in any shape, form, or fashion.
Oh damn! Wow.
If everything is not to the level, or at least at 75% of what the fuck I'm giving you, and I know what the fuck I'm giving you, bitch, you stepping the fuck up.
What if you're just not big enough for that woman?
That's the thing.
What if you're too big for the woman?
That's the thing.
That's the thing too.
KB said niggas being denied, but all niggas crying about a woman submitting is putting their trash dick on blast, from my perspective.
And that is true too.
That is a fact.
That is
when
true.
you know you laying with your Super Mario Brothers type shit, you don't have to ask nobody to submit. They just submit. That's just natural. Like, I mean, listen, man. I'm tired of teaching y'all niggas. Take a listen.
Is anything. If I had a cyst on my uterus, that would be considered an abortion. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look at. Okay, anything that is involving the uterus.
Well, no. In order for it to be an abortion, it must be a human life.
No. Anything that is
Yes.
involving the uterus and you have to get rid of it, it is considered abortion. Abortion has been a big thing for a long time, and it affects people, and it hurts people.
So has murder and slavery and child sacrifice.
That is completely different.
So
I stand with Trump. Get rid of the DOE. Thank you.
Wait, nigga, what? The fuck that got to do with this?
This is what they teaching the kids in school? The education? Fuck that shit.
Yeah, facts.
That's not education.
But that's automatically supposed to be taught. That's abortions and education. Then you have sex ed in school.
They
You don't have that no more.
Exactly my point. They don't
they got health class though.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
That.
My son takes health.
Yeah, your son. But the first one, there's another one of those videos when when the guy asked a girl, "What is a woman?" and she couldn't even answer that question.
That was staged. But
that wasn't staged, It's not staged at all. You got people out here that's being taught that they can't even define what a woman is biologically. They say, you know what they say? They say a woman is whatever a person wants to, what a woman says she is. Without using the word woman, you got people out here you got men out here and females out here
I'm a woman.
That's what they was trying to say. That's what the answers to some of these questions were. And I'm like, but you got people out here that really believe that.
A lot of that is staged. A lot of that is staged.
It's not staged.
They're not teaching that in school. That's not true.
That's like saying they're not teaching in school that we all were slaves and we all come from Africa.
That is being removed also. But that's a whole other thing.
Thank goodness for that too.
I understand that. But what I'm saying to you is I do know I know a lot of teachers, and they are not teaching that statement at all.
Wait, so you be talking to your teacher friends about what they do at work?
Yes.
That's why.
I have a friend. One of my friends
with teachers in the school that you know of, but they are being taught.
One of my friends happens to be also an assistant principal of a school. That is not a part of their curriculum.
That's just maybe that school in particular.
Bring them to the show.
I'm not arguing.
Anybody arguing? I said bring them on the show.
I can't. No. I wasn't talking about that. I'm just saying there's so much things that we ingest that is so falsified, and we
So what
go
about
with
this,
it.
sir? Bro, you gonna answer it or not?
That's not 100% true.
KB says yes, they are.
No,
That's
they're
why
not.
Florida was complaining about the books.
Florida wasn't complaining about the books because of sex education. They was arguing the fact of what they was being taught about blacks and slavery. They don't want that to be shown to their children because they're making their children feel bad. We're having a conversation about two different things and conflating it.
All right. So, what is she?
I pull up and pop out inside of your city just for tonight on my leg.
A man proposes to his woman with a receipt of her $70,000 student loan debt being paid in full in place of a ring. She thanks him, but says she still requires a ring before getting married. What is she? A, reasonable. B, ungrateful. C, smart. D, dumb. Bam.
She is ungrateful and dumb.
He is two things so bad. Doesn't there.
Replaceable.
Doesn't say got him. She's replaceable. Damn, son. Damn, Dow. That's how you feel?
Facts.
What's your answer, Gutter?
I love Dazania's answer, but I'm 70 in the hole though, because I did pay them damn loans though. It's just some bullshit. I would go with ungrateful. I think some people are just so stuck on what do people think or what the image of things is that they lose sight of what really matters.
Materialistic.
But to each their own, man. Can't teach everybody everything. But listen, man, on the health is wealth tip, we do gotta show y'all this. This is but before y'all show y'all this, Sonny says ungrateful. KB says alone.
That's funny. That's funny.
Alone. Health is wealth though.
Always the best option. However, it's not always feasible to make some of these treats from home.
Starburst is packed with hyperactivity causing artificial dyes like red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1, as well as corn syrup and hydrogenated oil. But Yum Earth Chews, on the other hand, have none of that. Blow Pops give you that hit of sugar, then a little more once you hit the gum on the inside. Dual Pops skip the fake dyes and are made with real fruit flavors and organic sweeteners. Sour Patch sugared up kids are pretty much artificial everything, while Sour Smacks are the total opposite. Plant-based, low in sugar, and still make you pucker. And now we have Skittles, aka red 40, yellow 5, titanium dioxide. Yeah, that's in pain. But on the bright side, Giggles taste just like the rainbow, without the chemical storm at the beginning. And Sour Skittles bring that burn along with the science experiment, while Yum Earth Sour Giggles still give you that zap without the toxic overdose. These alternatives aren't about being perfect, they're about being better for you, your family, and the future.
How about we don't do no fucking candy?
No, sometimes it's not. It's nice to have a little snack. But the funny thing is about he uses the Giggles. I didn't know they had a Starburst, not a Starburst, a version of the Skittles. But already, since I don't eat pork anymore, right? So there's certain candies that I had to stop eating already, like like certain trolleys. I think I forgot which ones, but some of them have they all have gelatin in them, but they have pork gelatin, beef gelatin, and sometimes the plant-based. So come to find out that trolleys, depending on which ones, they have pork, they made with pork gelatin. Same thing with a lot of other different candies to give them that chewy flavor. But I can eat Airheads and I think Starburst. They are made with especially Airheads. Airheads are plant-based. Have a plant-based.
Wait. Actual real Airheads are plant-based?
I looked it
Oh
up.
snap! I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're good for people who are for vegans and people who can't eat pork.
No, but I just stayed away from all candy just because I was not educated enough to know what was out there that's actually
Yeah.
plant based and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, right, no matter how many pairs of sneakers you get, how many fits you get, how many hats you get, chains, whatever, cars, at the end of the day, you got one vessel. It's your body. Like, so we're doing all of this, and then we're saying that going to the gym is too expensive, or buying a bike is too expensive, or doing X, Y, and Z is too expensive. But yeah, we'll spend thousands and thousands of dollars on the J's that drop 88 times, on the Foam Positives, on the Air Maxes, on the Nike this, Nike that. So it's like, come on now.
But then
Take care of
also,
you.
they have a thing now too where depending on your health insurance, whatever health insurance that you have, and also whatever job that you have also, with your insurance, you can call your insurance and find out what your benefits are, where they will help you with a gym membership.
No, they do. Like, for example,
They will help you. Like, instead of you paying, let's say you use a good gym, and it be the good gyms, like, whatever like that. I guess some of the people say LA Fitness or some. I think it's another one too that's out there too. But you can do a lot of different classes from like meditation, yoga. You can do like the gyms and everything. And instead of you paying like $50 for that month or like whatever that $200 something for that year, they could actually get it cut down. Or you can speak to your doctor, and then your doctor can actually write you something and let you know that, due to A, B, and C, this person, the insurance, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you can get that. And they also have the things with these different apps that you can actually do free classes and everything. They offer they call them community classes, where they offer community classes where people can go to the gym, they can work out, they can have a trainer. Like, at least like they have things like once a month or once a week, depending on where you're at in your location. All you gotta do is do the research.
That's it. All you gotta do is do the research and actually want to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people that want to take the shortcut. They want to go the Wegovy and the Ozempic route, and that's just not the way. Because you're literally breaking your body down. You know what I'm saying? You're putting foreign things into your body. Like, I just can't get down with certain things. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't judge nobody. I'm not God. Just a regular human being, just like you. They just decided to make better choices. Right? You know what I'm saying? But who the fuck am I to be judging who's not doing it? I mean, they're not ready yet. That's on them.
I don't judge out loud.
That's a fib.
Wait, she said that's a fib.
I don't judge
can
out
women?
loud.
No, that wasn't it. You might not said anything, but based on your face and how the timing of how you respond,
I didn't.
You
say
can tell
anything.
your judge. You didn't have to say anything. This you say you don't do it out loud. Depending, different people could read people's how they respond, how they move their face, or whatever like that. There's certain gestures that you say and do where, even though if somebody pay attention, you're judging.
Listen, we're in very, very busy sports season. Okay, so can women initiate anything is going to be the last topic. But before I get there, I just want to put something, on film, like I did before the first series started, when I said that the Knicks would beat Detroit in round 1 in 6 games. Okay, now we move on to Boston. Okay. Boston beat us 4 out of 4 this season. Boston has not seen Mitchell at all this year.
Yeah.
The one game that he was ready to play and we played Boston, we didn't play him. Okay. Knicks in 7. I believe in my captain. Shout out to JB. this team is built for this. When Campaign comes in the game and Deuce McBride come in the game, they have to stop fouling. I'm giving you some advice right here, okay? Because then what happens is that Tibbs shortens his rotation. And then that puts it in the bad spot. Because then Mikal and OG, JB, Hart are then laboring too much in the fourth quarter, right? So with that being said, we need to play Precious more minutes. We need to start Cat with Mitchell, OG, Mikal, and JB, and have Hart running the second string with Campaign, Precious, Deuce, and them. That's how we beat
agrees.
Boston. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the only way. If we don't do that, Boston is just too. It's too. They're too loaded. So that's what we have to go with. So let's see. Game 1 is Monday. Tonight is Game 7. Denver and the Clippers are actually playing right now. Game 7 of that, and tomorrow is Game 7 of the Warriors and Houston. Which surprisingly enough, Houston was able to push it to 7. But they made Steph Curry's baby cry. So Steph about to drop like 50. Steph about to drop like 50.
Wait,
now,
so
right,
wait, so
should have beat the D in 5. You're right, but I called it in 6 because
he said that that Golden State gonna go home, but he's gonna put it in chat.
Really? I disagree.
Interesting.
I disagree. I'll be in the inbox tomorrow as the game go on, KB. You already know.
You guys talking about that Benavidez, I told you.
He said
you still got something about
yeah. What he said about Benavidez?
You're gonna put it in the chat.
I bet. So Canelo's about to fight tonight. Shout out to Rolly. Rolly looked really, really, really fucking good at 147.
OD facts.
Yo, like that was scary.
All right, hold on.
Go ahead, Dow.
When he was in that 64 Impala, he looked shook until he got in that ring.
Yeah.
When he got in that ring.
No, you didn't, KV. No, you did not. That
How
was
much?
Plus 700.
That's a fact.
Oh my God, you killed it. And I don't count men's pockets. I'm not even going to ask you how much you bet, but you killed it.
I need 10%.
Bam. Get him.
If he
I do not need to get him. That is my husband.
No, I know.
Listen, if he bet before the fight, that was one of the best come ups this year.
No, actually, it was even like that after the first round.
When he got the knockdown.
When he knocked them down on the second
the
round,
numbers switched so fast.
I ain't gonna lie. The slow mo of that hit.
No, and the fact
slow
that they
mo, and you heard, it felt like you heard the impact.
And they showed him practicing it. Because what he did was he did 1, and then he did 2, boom, boom. So it was all in 1. So the way he did it was just, And Ryan,
if that was a 40X movie, we would have felt all that. We would have all walked out sore.
Yeah, Ryan is a social media star, and what he just showed us yesterday, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he showed us yesterday. The difference between a boxer on steroids and not on steroids.
That's a fact.
When Rolly hit that chin, my G, and he wasn't aggressive the whole fight at all.
Facts.
Yo, they told him in the 12, you got to be aggressive. You losing this fight. He was like, all right. And went out there and did nothing.
Sure, wait. So dude was better off fighting Jake Paul?
Yo, you stupid. Nah, Jake Paul is way bigger than them. Pause.
Yeah, they can't fight. They can't fight.
Jake Paul will kill them. They're too
He's a
late. Way too
heavyweight.
small for Jake.
Jake Paul's a heavyweight.
Yeah, nah. Jake
I was
Paul
only
knock
going
the
off
fuck
because you
out.
said social media sensation, so I was like, oh, a social media battle.
No.
Yeah,
He's a
I mean,
heavyweight.
Ryan is a superstar. He's a superstar. He's a model. He, little handsome kid. Getting his bread. Could box a little bit. He looks good boxing. He quick with it. But there's no substance there. He
wasn't quick last night.
He fucked up the bag because that rematch with Haney was about to kill.
They were promoting it before his fight started with the after Haney won.
Bro, because Rolly had 3 losses, and Rolly never looked this good. Rolly was always a wild card. He didn't have no real.
So KV said that Rolly lost to nice dudes though.
No, that's a fact. He did. But and him coming up to 147, I'm not gonna lie, he looked really good.
He was great last night. I ain't gonna hold you.
And he did a stand-up thing. Even though he won the fight with Ryan, he still said, but when they asked him, you want to fight Haney? He was like, nah, I think they should run it back. That's what the people want to see. Because Haney, if Ryan was really on steroids, Haney really deserves that rematch. I'm not going to lie.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I think he could too, KB. KB said I think Brody could beat Teofimo. He could. I agree with that. The Munguia fight just ended. I think he won it. He didn't do enough though. That was kind of weak. But let's see. I know I'm reaching, but oh boy, what KV about to say? Because I know you're not about to say he could be Bud or something crazy like that.
Shockingly, he didn't say nothing.
Nah, he's still thinking. Oh, nigga, he a Scorpio. He gonna say what the fuck he wanna say. Ain't nobody gonna stop.
Like Aries.
But you thought he was gonna say one thing. He wasn't even saying that.
Brody could put your film on lights out. Okay,
that's
now
possible.
you're right. You reaching on that one. Nah, he gonna beat him, but he ain't gonna put his lights out though. Teofimo got a chance.
Possible.
Nah. And you know what? We're not even gonna go to the last topic. Or can women initiate anything? Because we already know they can't. Their initiation.
Initiate what? What was the question?
I mean, fine. We'll play. We'll discuss it real quick and we out of here, man.
Okay.
Brody hits hard. Nah, he does hit hard.
Have to initiate everything. Why is the thing for dating these days, if a man isn't doing everything, he's not interested in you? A lot of women say that you're not supposed to show your emotions or show that you like a man until he shows it first. Some people say a relationship or dating a man will only work if he's head over heels in love with you first and then you show him love. Some people say you need to be a mean girl in order for a man to like you. Be mean to him and then you'll get him, sis. Like, be mean. Like, men like to chase mean girls. Like, men love when you don't like them. So if you love a man, don't say it. Don't show it. Don't act like you love him. Don't show him that you love him. Don't check up on him. Don't text good morning first. Don't do any of that. You just need to be really mean and be stuck up, and then the man will love you, and then the man will fall for you. And then if you are the type of female that shows that affection and that love and that reciprocated energy, you're somehow dumb and you're a pick-me for doing that. And that's the reason why he did you wrong. Are y'all okay? Like, are y'all okay? If I like somebody, I'm gonna show them that I like them. I'm not gonna move heaven and earth for that person when I just met them, but dang. And we're talking for like 2 months and I see he having a rough day, I'm gonna buy him lunch. If I'm out at the store and I see something that I think my man would like, I'm gonna buy it for him and give it to him just because. It's like y'all are keeping score. Like, everything is, give and take, or take, or if he don't do this, don't do that. Make sure he's paying for everything. He needs to be paying for your nails, your toes, your hair. He needs to be doing everything for you, and all you have to do is be a mean girl, and everything's gonna be okay. Like, just be mean to him, girl. That's how you get him. Seriously, are y'all okay?
Everything is about keeping score. Everyone's afraid to show affection. Everyone's afraid to be open with their feelings. Everyone's afraid to reciprocate energy.
So, wow.
Interesting.
That was deep.
Interesting.
So, what are your thoughts?
That is very interesting. I that's the first I'm hearing a woman say that, but that sounds very true.
Okay. Bam. What are your thoughts?
First of all, I agree with Shorty where she was like, if you like someone, you like someone. Is as a woman, there's nothing wrong with doing anything for, especially for someone that you like, that you eventually want to love. There's nothing wrong with showing affection, that you care about the person. This whole narrative about being a mean girl, and y'all wonder why a lot of these girls are screaming right now, ain't no men, because bitch, you fucking being mean. I wouldn't want to be with your mean ass either. I don't. That's like with females, like I don't want to be with a mean ass nigga. I mean, my nigga is mean, but he not mean towards me. But I don't even think he's mean. Like I don't want the nigga to be mean towards me. Like, but if he ice grill a nigga or whatever like that, he could be that way because that's him.
That's exactly what my wife said.
That energy, as I said, that energy is not towards me. But to have a mean, like, and then again, am I a mean female? Am I a mean female? Yes. But here's the thing too. At times, I am a very mean ass female, but I'm not mean to my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mean to him at all. But to certain people, or if somebody say something crazy or whatever like that, yes, I can come off as mean to a lot of people depending on who you are.
What up, Saucy? What up, Saucy? Saucy says KB's not mean. He's funny as hell.
Right, that's because you cool with him. Other than that, if he don't know you and you not cool with him, that's a whole nother entity that I'm glad that I never met.
Oh, bam! My wife says the exact same thing about me. She said she tells people, she's like, you do not know him for
right.
For real. Is.
Like you might see him in person and be like, oh, he mean this. I said, first of all, you don't understand. This is the same man and everything that when I come home from work, make sure like, babe, you all right? And give me kisses on foreheads. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be happy to come home. I'd be happy to come home from work. Like, you know, why the rest of y'all chicks is stressing out? No, you don't be mean to the person. Like, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Like, you don't be mean to the person that's taking care of the household. And you don't be mean to that person. Be mean to these other niggas out in the street. Don't be mean to the person that's in your house. This is your relationship. This is your man. This is your... And they wonder why chicks is out here broke and complaining right now. Why? This is why y'all complaining. Y'all over here looking for a partner. No, y'all want to... It's not a partnership. This is a real relationship.
So she got a question. Well, first she says, I'm not cool with KB. That nigga is crazy toxic.
To you.
Yeah, he said to you. So she has a question. Which one is worse, toxic or crazy? Help me, family.
They both. What you mean?
I think toxic is worse.
Well, KB said crazy can be controlled, but toxic can't.
Exactly why I said toxic is worse.
Wait, you're right, but hold up, but wait, who's more toxic? The person that's saying that the other person is toxic, or the person that's calling the person toxic?
Whoever's truly toxic.
No, but who's who's worse? Like, let's say I call you toxic. Are you the toxic one, or am I the one calling you toxic? Am I the one that's actually toxic?
Bam! We just got some context. Someone called Saucy both.
She is. I don't know what she's talking about me, but I'm one of those people that says she's both. I say that to her, that she's both.
And with that being said, right, Str8fromdagutta Network is sponsored by Sensational Smiles 845. You can catch him at On IG at Sensational Smile 845.
Love you, Sauce.
West Main Street, Middletown, New York. They got a sip and paint coming up on May 10th from 7 to 10. 65 per person, 2 raffles, $4 each ticket. And win any facial, wax, regular, manicure, win half an hour, teeth whitening, all that good ish. You heard? So shout out to them doing major things out here. And being able to, at the end of the day, right? The reason why we are able to come on here and present these things to y'all and being able to put these things on the screen and everything else, and you're able to see us, hear us clear and all that is StreamYard. Shout out to StreamYard. But without our sponsors, StreamYard wouldn't be possible. So shout out to them. Shout out to Saucy for coming back. But Saucy, your sis said you're both, so I'm gonna stay out of it.
First of all, it takes one to know one. I have my toxic I had toxic moments, and I'm crazy all the time. So
listen, read KV's comment.
About to get another shotgun B. 2 A's like 100% pull up. Right. That's it. So it takes one to know one. So if I'm crazy, who's crazier?
I mean, I answered. I said toxic is worse. Yes, toxic is worse than crazy. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
By far.
I agree.
Good. What my mind was, AV said it for me. You can control crazy. Toxic, there's no way to control it, and it has energy transfer way more than crazy. Crazy stays with you. Toxic fucks up the whole environment. With that being said, Straight from the Gutter Network presents Yin and Yang the podcast, episode 74. Toxic is worse than crazy. Wait. She wants. See, she already fucked up because she calls it 100 years this time. So she already she lowered where you was at, Dow. So now give her the answer she wants.
What is the answer? What's the question?
The question was, which is worse? Toxic or crazy?
But somebody called her both.
So someone called her both.
Oh,
I'm someone. Well, I'm one of the someones. I'm somebody.
All right. So she wants me to address her directly, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, hold on, sir. This is your moment. Thank you. There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead. My opinion, out, sir. Thanks. So I can eat my fries in peace.
Okay. In my opinion, toxic is worse. But if you are both toxic and crazy, you have set yourself on the highest level of wild out.
See the Super Saiyan?
Yes, that is the Super Saiyan of this whole.
Nah, she's the Brawley of the whole thing.
Oh, that's no. Brawley is a whole nother level. That's the next level of Super Saiyan.
She's not Gogeta. Gogeta then.
Fight back, Saucy. You gotta fight back.
She's one punch man of the situation, and she's Gogeta or whatever.
No.
He said, if they called you both, you need a holy water bath with sage.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a different level. We got different levels. You know what I'm saying? The Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? Is one thing. Brawley's a whole nother level.
Saucy got her own theme song when it comes to how toxic crazy she is.
All right, you know what?
Saucy said, KB, shut up.
First of all, look at you. Hold on, wait. Now we about to end it. You wanna know how toxic crazy Saucy is?
With the garlic and the cross.
Listen. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Son. You wanna know how crazy Saucy? You don't know how crazy toxic Saucy is? When you see Saucy, you hear Bobby Brown, my prerogative in the background.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Peace.